Nice and cozy. One of the things I love is that our sheets, at least you got to see sheets, I don't know if you could tell, but they're like Muppet flesh or Muppet fur. They're really soft. And my house coat is actually kind of softer, probably because it's experienced less wear. But I just got out of the tub. It has been a lazy day. And I'm okay with that. I did, however, go to the store because I love it when times like this, like holiday times come, and I try to run out of all the food in the fridge and whatnot to restock. So I've been doing that. So I went and got enough stuff for a couple of meals. And what I like to do when I have that is I'll write down the main dishes and then side dishes. I won't go really into it, but I'll just show you. So, I pulled chicken subs, corn, I can't read backwards, garlic bread pizza, rice, chicken apple sausage with stuffing. So I write down like a little menu, and at least you can choose what you want. And that helps me, because I wrote down everything in our pantries, as it were. But, let me move on. I want to talk about journaling. Have you ever kept a journal or a diary? I always romanticized it when I was a kid. And then in about 1995, I'd done it before then, sporadically, but in around 1995 or 96, actually even before that, I began to keep pretty good records. And the problem was, anytime I would stop, if I wouldn't journal for a month, I would come back to the journal and be all, okay, here's what's happened. And I'd try to catch up the whole month that I missed. And, that would discourage me from coming back to the the journal, after I had missed a huge period. So once I got into it and doing it good, like once a week, I would write down the time that I was journaling, where I was, like, I'm at 2321 Telegraph Avenue, sitting at a table, looking, and I would get way into it. So it's gone through a whole progression until, like, toward the end of actually journaling, I would just, like, sit down and write what day it was and what was happening. Well, then along comes a little thing called MySpace, and I started to, in the journal, I forget what they call it, blog or journal, I would put it all there. So I stopped writing in my journal. And one of the good things about my journal, or not good things, but chief features that I held it in esteem, was that, after a year or two, I would go back and read it. And I found it helpful that I would read it and be like, oh my gosh, it's springtime, and I'm having that same problem again, or I'm having that same issue, or, it's winter and I'm depressed. So I began to see patterns, which was very, very helpful. But then I started doing it that way on the MySpace, and I printed them out, and I've got them stuck in one of my journals. So now the thing that I'm doing is the vlog. And I think this is probably one of the best records, but I omit so much. I mean, like right now, I'm just talking to you straight for 5 minutes, and there's so much else that has happened today that I'm not mentioning. For instance, my sister called me just out of the blue, Julie, and we talked on the phone for an hour and 11 minutes. How awesome is that? Oh, I miss talking to people on the phone, because I really don't like talking on the phone that much anymore. But man, that was delightful. Thank you, Julie. Just nothing like that, connecting with someone that you love and just having that free flow of talking, Other than Alicia, I guess I get that a lot with Chris O'Dell. But our time's running out here, so I'm going to keep working on stuff, and you keep tuning in, because it's almost over.